Hello everyone, welcome to the When at Work podcast. You're with your host, Julian Lee, here joined, as always, in the soundproof booth, Henry Harrigan. And today's guest is Jeanne Omlor. Welcome to the show, Jeanne.
Thanks so much, Julian.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to get straight into it. Now, before we do, you do have lifelines, and you don't want to just get blown out in the early questions. So there's 3 lifelines. If you're stuck, you can poll the audience. You can do a 50-50 split. And if there is anybody in your house, the third lifeline will allow you to ask them for help.
Okay, I didn't realize this was going to be a quiz, but okay, I'll try to. It's like Family Feud, huh?
It is, yeah. All right, so let's get our first question up. A caprese salad traditionally includes which of these ingredients? Tomato, mozzarella, and basil, cucumber, feta, and olives, spinach, goat cheese, and walnuts, lettuce, bacon, and tomato.
Number A. Tomato, mozzarella, and basil.
All right, let's lock it in. That's correct. You know your salads, Jeanne. All right, on to the next one. A blanket or shawl made of coloured squares sewn or crocheted together is called a what? Drape, coverlet, throw, or quilt?
D.
What was that, Jeanne?
Quilt. Letter D.
Letter D,
Quilt.
okay. That's correct. Well done. I had no idea the answer to that one. Which planet is known as the red planet? Venus. Oh, what happened? All right. Whoops. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, or Saturn. Which planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
Mars, let's lock it in. Mars is correct. Jeanne is charging up to 500. On to the next one. A bit in a gossip column that doesn't mention any names is often called a what? Whisper column, blind item, secret scoop, hush report. Don't forget to use your lifelines if you're not sure. This one's tricky.
Hush report.
Use your lifeline, Jeanne. That's my tip.
I don't have a lifeline.
You do. You've got a 50-50 split where we can knock out 2 of the items and one of the remaining ones will be the correct answer.
Oh, so I can say we're going to delete one of these?
I can do a 50-50 split, or we can poll the audience and ask them.
All right. I'm going to go with hush report.
Look, I'll just explain the rules again. We'll do a 50-50 split. All right. Now, the correct answer is one of these. So you've used one of your lifelines and it wasn't hush report, so I saved you there.
Thank you. Okay, B then.
Okay, B, let's lock that in and reveal. That is correct. You dodged a bullet there, Jeanne. You've used one lifeline. Oh, this one is ridiculously easy. What is the capital city of France? Berlin, Madrid, Rome, Paris.
Paris.
Let's lock that one in. All right. Just waiting for the music. I don't think you can hear the music. All right, on to the next one. You're at the $1,000 safe level. A leghorn is a type of what animal? Horse, chicken, fish, snake. If you're not sure, ask for a lifeline. A leghorn is what type of animal? Horse, chicken, fish, snake. Do you remember the Warner Brothers cartoon?
Horse.
Let's use a lifeline, Jeanne.
Okay, let's use the lifeline. Okay, use the lifeline.
Okay, let's poll the audience.
Take the lifeline.
All right.
So let's not. Do I say which ones to knock out, or you do?
No, we're just waiting to see what everybody else says.
Okay.
Okay, so 7% said A, 58% said B, 21% said C, and 14% said D. So most people said B, chicken, but you can go with them or go against them.
I'll say chicken.
All right, let's lock that in and reveal that is the correct answer. So you're, unless you've got someone in your house, you're out of lifelines. Continuing on.
Okay.
A large bridge spanning the New River Gorge is depicted on the commemorative quarter of what US state? West Virginia, Kentucky, Virginia, Tennessee.
Okay, this one is actually
It is
hard.
hard.
New River Gorge. Ah. Can I take the
You've
I don't
got
have
no
any lifelines
lifelines.
left, right?
You're on your own.
No lifelines. Okay. Ah. Let me see. New River Gorge. I'm just wondering. I forget where that was. Okay. I'm going to say, oof. New River Gorge. This is just a guess. Let's say Virginia.
Let's lock it in. Unfortunately, West Virginia was the correct answer, but you did great. You got to the $2,000 level, and the game is over. All right, Jeanne, tell us a little bit about what you are doing over at JeanneOmlor.com.
Well, I'm not doing much in that website, but in real life, I'm a business coach for coaches, consultants, and online service providers, and even people that do what you do that have services that are online. And we help them to scale massively without ads online using social media organic marketing.
And what is the problem that you are helping them overcome? So you said that they're coaches mostly, is that correct?
Mostly coaches, yeah.
And they're trying to sort of get to the next level, going from solopreneur to maybe something a little bit bigger. And what are they struggling with most?
Well, actually, we have people that are just starting as coaches, people that want to start as coaches, but also people that have been coaches and consultants for a while. That could be executive coaches, life coaches, business coaches, relationship coaches, you name it. Also some digital marketers and copywriters. The main problem that people have is they can't get enough clients. That's just across the board. They don't know how to get enough clients, and they're frustrated because they've tried ads, or they think ads are a magic bullet, or they're just kind of, there's this almost desperation with some of them, like, how do I get clients, leads? So we solve that problem with, again, social media organic marketing, because I mean, to do the whole ads thing, you really need to have a huge budget, and most of the time they don't work. I mean, I've tried 1 million ads myself to test. We spent probably $60K in ads and really did not work. So I know what I'm talking about when I say that organic marketing really does work the best, and it's free.
And the thing is that if you don't have organic content, your paid stuff won't work anyway, because there's nothing behind it. So organic is the way to do it. And you are helping people to create content and then get the content out on various platforms. How do you do that?
Okay, so it's not just about content. Content creation is part of it. My program deals with mindset, content creation, the sales call. We teach, because you have to learn how to sell, but it's also having conversations on social media. So there is some lead gen. As far as like where the content is, that really depends on the business. Like if you're an executive coach, I would have you on LinkedIn. You'd be all in on LinkedIn. So there's different things you do on LinkedIn, and each platform is a little bit different. It's sort of the same, but you have to learn to follow the rules of the platform and really master. Like if you're playing chess, you want to know the rules of chess so you can master it. So it's really about mastering the platform that is aligned with your offer.
And how long does your program go for, Jeanne?
Well, I have a 12-week program, and I also have a year mentorship. So really, like, some people know that they aren't going to get what they need in 12 weeks because they have a big vision to get to high 6-7 figures. So then there's more in that. I'm then figuring out other strategies for them that are not like the initial strategies, because then there's obviously, what got you here won't get you there. So people can choose, or they can come into the 12 weeks, and a lot of people do continue and then stay on for another whole year.
And what can they expect in that 12 weeks? Are you doing lots of Zoom calls with them? How do they consume all the content?
Absolutely. It's actually a group one-on-one program. So we're very different in the way that we help people, and that people get whatever they need in our program. If they need more one-on-ones, they get it. There's a lot of group. There's a Facebook group. There's wonderful recordings. We have texting every day for accountability. It's a very high touch programming. We also work a lot on mastering emotions, because one of the biggest problems when people can't do the work is that their emotions aren't mastered, so they can do the work. And I think that's been grossly overlooked in the past, is like, just do the work. Well, people sometimes struggle with that because they've got mindset in the way. So we work to get people to a point of mastering and neutralizing the emotions so they can do the work, and so the strategies do work.
It's that overwhelm. I mean, I really believe in coaching for whatever purpose, but if you are an individual coach and you're thinking, look, you can't do it all by yourself, and having somebody there that has got a program set out and having regular meeting points to sort of help you, it makes all the difference. I just don't think most people can't do it on their own. So I think that sounds great, Jeanne.
Actually, 3% of people can do it on their own. There's a very small percentage of people that can self-do this. I mean, even when I get a program sent to me, I can do it on my own, but it's not as fun if you're as if you're in your community. You can ask questions. And I've done a lot of those self-led, and I can do it. I'm one of the 3%. However, that's just for little courses. Those are little mindset courses. That's not like a whole strategy in my whole business. I would never do a self-led program for my business. And that's not how I got to 3 million. It's because I always had coaches, coaching programs, mentors. Some were better than others. But in the end, you get something from all of them. And sometimes you're getting it sometimes the results are after you finish. It's so funny. Sometimes it's while you're in the moment, and sometimes it's later. So I think a really good mindset is get the help from somebody that's done what you want to do, because then you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Excellent. And what's the best place to check out more of what you're doing, Jeanne? Your website, or which social media channels are you on?
Okay, well, actually, this link is okay, but there's a better link, JeanneOmlor.com/reviews/. That tells you the whole story. There's client interviews, all sorts of stuff on JeanneOmlor.com/reviews.
That's in the show notes in the description of this video. Yeah.
Oh,
so if you want to check on that, click on that one. That's got all the reviews there, and that will give you a good understanding of what Jeanne's up to.
Right, and also my Instagram, which is Jeanne Omlor, and Facebook is Jeanne Omlor, and LinkedIn is Jeanne Omlor. So it's really easy to find me. I haven't made it confusing at all.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for coming on. I'm going to wrap this one up. I hope you had fun, and go and check out what Jeanne's doing, particularly coaches. I know I do have a few coaches following, so touch base with Jeanne, and she's got a wealth of experience to help you with. Thanks, Jeanne.
Thanks so much, Julian. This was fun.
All right. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to wrap it up. See you next time.